Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's the end of July and we're back with another unstuffing. In today's video, I'm going to do exactly that. I'm going to unstuff these bad boys here. I'm going to check how much I've left for my fixed expenses and see if any of that can go towards any savings challenges. And of course, check in on my one savings challenge. So let's get started. But before we do, I do want to say a big thank you to the 86 people who felt that they should subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you more than you even know. I know some people are thinking, girl, 86, it means a lot to me, okay? I started from 0, so 86 is a huge milestone. Thank you all, I appreciate you, and thanks for hanging out with me. So let's get into this. I think I'm gonna start with, let's go with my high priority, only because there isn't going to be much unstuffing happening here. Actually, change my mind. Let's start with my fixed expenses. Let's start nice and simple. So we know every month I fill in this calendar, and this only houses when my bills are due and my fixed expenses. I use that with quotations because I know people are going to come for me because fixed expenses are usually those that don't really change. And I have here my chiller bill and my DUA, which is my gas and electricity. And those do change slightly, but for me it's like, it's a bill, it comes every month. So I'm considering it fixed even though the amount isn't fixed. And yeah, the amount can jump a bit, but I kind of have a good idea of where it is for the most part. And let me get into that now. So when I say for the most part, my chiller bill this month, it got me. I didn't prepare enough of how much I thought it was going to be for the month. And so I was short 82 dirhams for this one. So what I had to do was I went to my gas and my DUA and I took the difference from those two to make up for what I owed for chiller. But still, with that being said, I had a little bit of change left over. I think I put it in here. I had 10 dirhams and 25 fils left over from my fixed expenses that I can move into something else. So I stuck it here in the side of my binder. Let's see if the 25 fils is still here. We got 10, and 25 fils. So I'm gonna slide it in here and put the 25 over here beside it. And I'll come back to this. Actually, I'm ready for that. So yeah, so that was it for me. So that's all I had left over. So the previous months I had a bit more, but this month, listen, 10 dirhams, I'll take it. Money's money, right? Let's move into my envelopes here. All right, so let's do high priority sinking funds, only because there's not much to take out of here. And then we have to come back to the savings challenge at the end of it. So for this binder, really, I'm only gonna move to health because it hasn't changed and there's some coins I'm going to take out. And other than that, I'm not taking anything out. I'm rolling everything else over in this binder. So health, I did use a bit, but I'm just going to take these coins out. So we have, how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dirhams. I'm gonna take this out. I don't really like having coins in this binder. It's already pretty packed, which means I need to do a cash condensing video, and coins just make it even bulkier. So that should be the only one, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and I'll come back to this when I'm ready to look at that savings challenge of mine. So I'll put this back. And then my 6 dirhams is gonna go into this trusty little box here. So I decided I'm actually gonna stop counting what's in here because I'm trying to surprise myself. So I'm just gonna throw whatever change I have in here until it gets full. And then once it's full, we'll do some kind of guessing to see what's in here. Maybe I might do some kind of giveaway if you guess the right amount. And then I'll use that and put it towards something. So I'll move into my low priority now. Okay. Let's start this off here. So for low priority, let's start with gas. It's looking empty because it's empty. I don't know if you see my short. I don't have the gas this month. I end up allocating less and that didn't work out for me. I end up having to go in other envelopes to make up for this. So I'm putting more in gas next month. Back to what it was. Groceries. When I see coins, I basically say groceries are done. Although technically this probably could add up to like 30 dirhams, which can buy some groceries somewhere around there. I just feel like it's a coin. I'm not using it. I don't need to use it. I'm gonna use the paper money. And there's no paper money in here. So groceries are done-ish. But all these coins, they're going into my bin. Okay, that's it for groceries. I'm gonna throw this little 25 fils here for my fixed expenses in. Personal. coins. This month, I use most of the envelopes, to be honest with you, so this savings challenge for this month should be interesting because I don't know if there's anything to put towards it, but let's see. So let's put this in here. Personal is done. We dined out. I know we usually don't do a lot of dining out, but I said, hey, why not? Got a little money. I put a little money aside. We could do it. So we got some coins. How many dirhams? It's like 5 dirhams. Yeah, 5 dirhams. It's going in here. It's dining out done. And entertainment. We have, out of the, what did I fund this with this month? I funded, it had 300. Out of 300, we have 20. So we got 20. I'm gonna put that towards some kind of savings challenge. I'll put that over here. Savings challenges, and I have many. I only have one. So I'm putting it towards possibly that savings challenge. Miscellaneous. Yep, miscellaneous is always used up. But I refuse to make envelopes for all the little things that keep coming up. I'm going to keep it miscellaneous for now until I see some kind of pattern of things I keep buying. So that's like 2-3 dirhams. Children's clothing. I realized that half the stuff that my kids have don't fit them. So I had to do a kind of like a clean sweep and get rid of some stuff. And then I realized they don't have any clothes to wear in case we go out. So we had to pick up a few things. And I think next month I'll have to pick up a few more to make some sets of clothes and shoes to go with it. So that's probably going to be used next month as well. And it's done for now. And then school, I didn't touch. And I'm actually going to not take anything out of school because I need to actually add more to this with my next stuffing because school time is rolling around and we need some money to buy some more stuff. We are not done back to school shopping yet. So let's close this up here. And let's see what I got. I got 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Let me open up this to the top of the Burj Khalifa savings challenge and see if there's anything that I can fill in. So let me grab this out and see. I have to fill in 100, 200, 5, 10, another 100, and 200. Now I was really pumped thinking I was going to finish this month. I kind of said this month or next month, but clearly it's not happening this month. So what am I going to do here? I have a 5 and a 10. Let me do this 5 and this 10. So let me do 10 and 15. And let me color this in. Let's see if this pen is working today. Bismillah. Thank you for working for me today, pen. All right, we're good. So now I have 2, 4, 5, 600. Ooh, 600 left to finish this savings challenge. Being honest here, actually, maybe I won't finish this next month. That's quite a bit to actually put in. So maybe give me another 2, let's say 2 months-ish, 2-3 months-ish to finish this challenge. And then we should be good to go. We put this back here. I'm gonna put this in. I think we're doing pretty well for some money that's been rolled over only. I think that's successful, if I wouldn't say so myself. So that's that for my unstuffing. I know you're probably wondering, okay, but you got 15 dirhams still left. What are you gonna do with that? Well, let me tell you. I have something fun and exciting to show. This labor of love is what I'm gonna call it, okay? So I decided that I wanted to add another savings challenge, and instead of going easy on myself, I decided I want to make myself the 100 envelope savings challenge. When I say labor of love, I say because it took hours, and I take my hat off to the ladies that are selling 100 envelope challenges on Etsy or wherever you're selling it, because these things take so long to make. Yeah, so I get why they cost as much as they do. Please, people, when you see it on Etsy and it's 40, 50 bucks, 60 bucks, believe me, it's worth it. They probably got paid $2 per hour to make this thing, okay? Because it takes so long, so time consuming, every single step that it takes, making sure that they're done right. Some of them aren't even like the same height. Because at one point I was just like, I'm done. And I decided to be cute and then round the corners of everything, and then that took even longer. Listen. It was, like I said, a labor of love, but now I have to do it. Because I put so much into it and so much time and effort, I gotta do this now. So let me just show you just a few of them. I'm not gonna mix them all up, but let me just see if I can take a handful, kind of show you the set. So it's like this green stock color. I added some pinks in there to give it a bit of contrast and some flavor. But this is kind of the mixture of colors I got. I got this cardstock at a store here in Dubai. And I said I was gonna make it myself, and this was the set that I thought I liked the most. So obviously they're the same here, just duplicates over and over and over. So I quite like these colors actually. Let me show you some one by one, just to give you the individuality of it all. There's that. This is how I brought in some of the pink. You see the green mixed with the pink, so I said, hey, why don't we throw in some pink here? Got this. So we got different ones. I quite like this one. The other one's not really my style, but this kind of works for me. Not all of them in the book were what I wanted, but what I did get out of it works for me, and I quite like it. So I'm gonna stick with it. So that's kind of what we're working with here. If you notice, it's a little bit different though, because as you know, the 100 envelope challenge starts from 1 to 100. So I actually have 100 envelopes here. Yes, I cut 100 envelopes all by my lonesome. I was up until some crazy hours, okay? But the 100 envelope challenge, I decided to make it a little bit different because in the US, you have $1 bills, which makes it a lot easier for doing stuffing because you don't have to play around with coins. Whereas here in Dubai, we have coins up to a 5, and then we have a 5 dirham bill, and then we have a 10 dirham bill. So that means anything that was in the 1 to 4 and the 6 to 9 means it was gonna always have coins. So every envelope was gonna have paper money and coins, which means bulky, which means they could fall out, which just felt a little bit messy for me. So I decided I'm gonna change it up a bit, and I'm going to do them in denominations of 5, which just makes it easier to stuff and to track for me. But then that means the amount that is being saved is more than what the original 100 envelope challenge is, which, I mean, more money saved isn't bad, but it also means it's just gonna make it a little bit harder to complete this challenge. So yeah, like I said, it goes in 5s, 5 and 10, and then 15, and so on and so forth until 500. So if I'm not mistaken, it's something like 25,000 dirhams that's saved at the end. I'm gonna make a tracker for this also, so once I get the tracker, I'll know the exact amount. But that is for another day because I don't have any more strength left in me to do anything else. I'm gonna work on that, and then I'll fill it in as I go along. But I'm excited about this. Definitely a long-term goal. I'm gonna fill it in slowly. I'm not gonna try and put pressure on myself. I'm just trying to get it done one step at a time. I'm going to try not to do all the nice small ones first and then leave all the big ones. I'm going to try and have a little mixture each month, trying to get some done. So yeah, that's the newest savings challenge that I'm on, although I haven't even finished the one that I have in here yet. And I think I might do a few more, but some really small ones, like really small ones. Not, because these are both pretty hefty. Actually, this one's not that bad. This is not too bad. This is a good starter. But this one definitely is the big kahuna. So yeah, that's where I'm starting. So this 15 dirhams actually is going to go into that. So that means I can either do the 15 dirham envelope or a 5 and a 10. But I'm going to start by doing a larger one so that I can leave the small ones for the days when I'm really hurting. So I have 15 dirhams here. And I have 15 here, so let's see. Oh yeah, and then these are double-sided also, so there's a pattern inside. Let's see if you can see this. Let's see. You probably can't see it. Anyways, there's a pattern inside all of them also, because the cardstock that I got was double-sided, so that's nice as well. And there we have it. My first ever 100 envelope savings challenge envelope is filled. 1 down, 99 to go. And actually, you know what I did? I put a bonus one in here. So I have 101. That bonus one, I'm just gonna throw in whatever I want into that bonus one just for fun. So hope you stick around to watch as I slowly but surely fill these up, inshallah. That's kind of it for my unstuffing for this week. Definitely check out my next video where I'm going to be stuffing my envelopes for the month of August. And if you haven't yet, check out all my other videos that show you all my journey of beginning this cash stuffing and saving for my future financial goals, inshallah. So I'll see you all in the next video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.